The Galactic Academy was the most famous school in the galaxy. Aliens from many planets came here to learn about space, science, and the universe's secrets. Everyone dreamed of joining the Academy because it was a place of honor and power. Zara was one of the newest students. She was not like the others. She was quiet and curious, always watching and listening more than speaking. On her first day, she walked through the huge halls with wide eyes. The walls were covered with stars, planets, and strange symbols. In the cafeteria, Zara sat alone at a small table. Around her, groups of students laughed and talked about their training and missions. Suddenly, she heard two older students speaking in a low voice nearby. "Did you hear what the teachers said about Earth?" whispered one. "Yeah," the other replied. "Earth is dangerous. Even the Galactic Council fears it." Zara's heart beat faster. Earth? She had heard little about that planet before. Why would the Galactic Council, the most powerful leaders, fear Earth? She decided to listen more. Later that night, Zara sneaked into the library. The room was quiet except for the soft hum of machines. She found the ancient computer files and typed the word Earth. A list of secret reports appeared. One report caught her eye. Why aliens fear Earth. She opened the file and read. The report said Earth had a strange power. It was not technology or weapons, but something deeper, a force that made other aliens afraid. The document warned that any alien who visited Earth never returned the same. Zara's mind was full of questions. How could Earth be so powerful? And why was this information hidden? The next day, Zara asked her teacher, a tall alien with green skin and glowing eyes, about Earth. "Why is Earth so special?" she asked quietly. The teacher's face darkened. "Earth is a mystery," he said. "Many have tried to understand it, but failed. You should be careful asking these questions." Zara nodded but felt even more curious. In her next class, Zara met Jax, a smart and confident student. "I heard you're curious about Earth," he said, smiling. "Be careful. Some things are better left unknown." "But why?" Zara asked. "What could be so dangerous about a single planet?" Jax looked around nervously. "Because Earth has secrets that could change everything we know about the galaxy. The Academy hides the truth." That night, Zara could not sleep. She looked at the stars outside her window and wondered what Earth really was. The idea that the galaxy feared her home planet was hard to believe. Days passed. Zara found herself watching the teachers more closely. She noticed strange meetings in secret rooms and heard more whispers about Earth. One afternoon, Zara followed a group of teachers to a hidden chamber below the Academy. Inside, glowing screens showed maps of planets, weapons, and strange symbols. In the center was a large hologram of Earth, pulsing with light. "This is the source of our fear," said one teacher quietly. "We do not understand its power, but it could destroy us all." Suddenly, a loud alarm sounded. Zara's heart raced. She tried to hide, but a voice called out, "Who's there?" She ran and hid in a small room. The door opened slowly, but no one came inside. After a long silence, Zara slipped out and ran back to her room. She knew the Academy was hiding something big about Earth, something dangerous. But what and why? Zara decided she would find out, no matter the risk. The Galactic Academy was full of secrets, but Zara was ready to uncover the truth. And whatever she discovered, it would change her life forever. Zara could not stop thinking about the secret chamber she had seen. The glowing map of Earth, pulsing with light, haunted her mind. She knew she had to learn more. But how? The Academy was a place of rules and dangers for those who asked too many questions. One evening, as the stars sparkled outside the windows, Zara sat alone in the dim library. She whispered to herself, "There must be more hidden files. Something the teachers don't want us to see." Her fingers trembled as she connected her small device to the main computer system. The screen flickered and a password prompt appeared. Suddenly, a voice startled her. "What are you doing here so late, Zara?" It was Jax, the confident student who had warned her before. "I'm just looking for something," she said, closing the device quickly. Jax smiled softly. "You're braver than I thought. I can help you, but we have to be careful." Zara nodded. Together, they returned to the computer, and Jax typed a secret code he had found in a teacher's old notebook. The screen opened a new folder titled Forbidden's Files. "Here it is," Jax whispered, "but be ready. This might change everything." "You know," Zara clicked the folder. Inside were reports, videos, and strange symbols about Earth. One report had a warning: "Do not share. Contains Earth's secret power." As Zara read aloud, Earth's power is not just technology. It is a force that connects all life, making Earth unique and strong beyond any weapon. Jax's eyes widened. That's why no alien race dares to attack Earth. They fear this force. Suddenly, a video started playing. It showed ancient battles where Earth's defenders stopped entire fleets with a strange light. The light wasn't from weapons, but from the people's courage and unity. Zara whispered, "This is incredible. Earth's strength is from its heart, not its machines." Jax frowned. "The teachers don't want us to know this. If they find out we have these files, we'll be in serious trouble." Just then, the door slammed open. A stern voice said, "Zara." "Jax, what are you doing here?" It was the green-skinned teacher from before, his eyes glowing with anger. "We were just studying," Zara said quickly. He stepped closer. "You're breaking the rules. These files are forbidden for a reason." Zara felt her heart pounding. "Why? What is so dangerous about Earth?" The teacher's face softened for a moment. "Because if everyone knew, the balance of the galaxy would change. Earth's power is a secret that must stay hidden." Jax spoke up, "But we deserve to know the truth." The teacher sighed. "I understand your curiosity, but some truths are heavier than you think." He paused, then said quietly, "If you want to survive here, you must leave those files alone." As he turned to leave, Zara looked at Jax and whispered, "We can't stop now. The truth is too important." Jax nodded. "We'll find a way. The galaxy needs to know why Earth is feared." That night, Zara lay awake, her mind filled with questions and hope. The Forbidden's files had shown her a new world, a world where Earth's true power could change everything. She whispered to the stars, "I will uncover your secrets, Earth, no matter what." The adventure was only beginning. Zara and Jax knew they needed more answers. The Forbidden's files had only given them hints, but the true story of Earth's power was still hidden. One day, Zara decided to visit the oldest teacher in the academy, a wise alien known as Elder Terran. His skin was rough like tree bark, and his eyes shone with the knowledge of many years. "Elder Terran," Zara said, bowing respectfully, "can you tell me about Earth? Why do aliens fear it so much?" The elder looked at her with deep eyes. "You seek the ancient legends, young one. Few dare to ask." Zara nodded eagerly. "Please, I need to know." Terran motioned for her to sit by the glowing fire in his chamber. Long ago, Earth was a small, quiet planet, but its people were strong in ways we could not understand. They fought not with weapons, but with their hearts and minds. He paused, then continued. There was a great war, the darkest in the galaxy. Many alien races joined forces to conquer Earth, believing it weak and easy to take. But Earth's defenders surprised them. Zara leaned forward. How did they win? Terran smiled sadly. With courage, unity, and a strange energy that flowed through every living thing on Earth. This energy made them stronger, faster, and almost impossible to harm. Jax, who had joined Zara, asked, "What was this energy?" "No one knows. Its true name," Terran said. "We call it the Heart Force. It connects all life on Earth. When Earth's defenders called on it, their light was so powerful it destroyed entire fleets without firing a single weapon. Zara's eyes widened. That's why the video in the files showed that strange light. Exactly, Terran said. Aliens fear Earth, not because of machines, but because of this force. They know Earth's people can change the balance of power with their unity, Jax frowned. Why does the Academy hide this story? Terran sighed. Because knowledge is dangerous. If all aliens knew Earth's true power, many would try to control or destroy it. The galaxy would fall into chaos. Zara felt a chill. But Earth never tried to attack others, right? No, Terran said firmly. Earth's power is for defense and peace. That is why the Galactic Council fears it. They fear losing control. Suddenly, the chamber's door creaked open. Another teacher appeared, her face stern. Elder Terran, you should not share these secrets with students. Terran stood tall. Zara and Jax deserve to know the truth. It is time the next generation understands. The teacher shook her head and left, warning, be careful. The secrets of Earth are dangerous. Zara and Jax exchanged glances. The legends had revealed much, but also new dangers. As they left the chamber, Zara whispered, the heart force. It's more than just power. It's hope, Jax nodded. And now we carry that hope. We must protect it. Outside, the stars shone bright. Zara felt a new strength inside her. The story of Earth was no longer a secret. It was a legend that could change the future. And Zara was ready to fight for that future, no matter the cost. Zara could not forget what Elder Terran had said about the heart force, the mysterious energy that gave Earth's people their incredible strength. But she still did not understand how it worked or why it was so powerful. She knew she had to find out more, no matter the danger. One evening, Zara and Jax met in a quiet corner of the Academy's vast gardens. The stars twinkled above them as Zara whispered, there has to be a way to find the source of this power. Maybe inside Earth itself. Jax looked around nervously. Are you sure? The teachers warn us not to dig too deep. I don't care. Zara said firmly, if we want the truth, we have to take the risk. They decided to search the Academy's oldest archives, a place filled with ancient texts and maps from across the galaxy. The archives were hidden deep underground, and only a few knew how to access them. Using the secret codes from the Forbidden Files, Zara and Jax opened a hidden door. Inside was a large room filled with dusty books and glowing crystals. On one wall, a map showed Earth with a glowing red dot near its core. Look, Jax said, pointing at the map. This must be the source. Zara studied the map. If this energy comes from Earth's core, it could explain why no one can control. It's natural, alive. Suddenly, the room's lights flickered and a deep voice echoed. You should not be here. The two friends spun around. A tall figure stepped out from the shadows. It was Elder Terran. I followed you, he said calmly. You are brave, but this path is dangerous. Zara met his gaze. Please, Elder. We need to understand the power of Earth. It's the key to protecting the galaxy. Terran nodded slowly. Very well, but you must listen carefully. He led them to a large crystal in the center of the room. This crystal holds a small part of the heart force. It reacts to the emotions of those nearby. Zara reached out, and the crystal glowed softly. She felt warmth spreading through her body. Earth's power is connected to feelings, hope, courage, and love, Terran explained. It cannot be used as a weapon because it depends on the spirit of its people. Jax looked amazed. So that's why Earth can defeat armies without fighting? Yes, Terran said. The heart force protects Earth by uniting its people. When they are strong together, no enemy can break them. Suddenly, the crystal pulsed violently. The room shook and a hologram appeared showing alien ships heading toward Earth. Terran's voice was grave. But danger is coming. Some fear Earth's power and want to destroy it before it grows stronger. Zara clenched her fists. Then we must warn everyone. Jax nodded. We can't let Earth be attacked. Terran placed a hand on Zara's shoulder. Remember, true power comes from within. Trust in the heart force, and you will find the strength to protect it. As the hologram faded, Zara felt a new determination. The hidden power of Earth was real, and it was up to her and her friends to keep it safe. Outside, the stars seemed to shine brighter. The battle for Earth's future was about to begin. The night was quiet at the Galactic Academy when suddenly, a sharp alarm echoed through the halls. Red lights flashed and a loud voice announced, "Warning! Incoming signal detected from Earth." Zara's heart pounded as she rushed to the control room with Jocks and several other students. The room was filled with screens showing strange patterns of light and unknown symbols. "Look at this," said Commander Vec, a stern alien with silver scales. "This signal is unlike anything we have seen before." Zara leaned closer. The signal was a message, but its meaning was unclear. It pulsed with energy, and the whole academy seemed to vibrate with its power. "Is Earth attacking?" Jocks whispered, fear in his voice. "No," Zara said firmly. "I don't think so. This feels like a warning." Suddenly, a decoded message appeared on one of the screens. It read, "The heart force is awakening. Beware the darkness that follows." "Commander." Vec's eyes narrowed. "What darkness? What threat does Earth speak of?" Zara stepped forward. "The heart force is Earth's power. If it's awakening, something big must be happening on the planet." The Academy's leaders gathered quickly to discuss the message. Many were afraid. The Galactic Council had long kept Earth's secrets hidden, but now the warning signal had brought those secrets to light. Should we prepare for war? One leader asked. Another shook his head. No, we must understand Earth's warning first. Attacking could start a war none of us want. Zara felt the tension in the room. Some students whispered, "Is Zara behind this? Did she send the warning?" Jocks stood beside her, protective. "We don't know who sent it, but it's a real threat." As the hours passed, the Academy went on high alert. Alien ships moved into defensive positions, and security tightened everywhere. Zara and Jocks returned to the archives, searching for any clue about the darkness mentioned in the message. "There must be something we missed," Zara said, flipping through old records. Suddenly, a hidden page appeared in one of the ancient books. It spoke of a shadowy force that once tried to steal the heart force from Earth. "The Shadow Legion," Jocks read aloud. "They were defeated long ago, but legends say they will return when the heart force grows strong." Zara's eyes widened. "The darkness is the Shadow Legion. They want to destroy Earth's power." Just then, alarms blared again. A new message flashed. Shadow Legion fleet detected approaching Earth. Panic filled the control room. Commander Vec turned to Zara. "You knew about this?" "No," Zara said quickly. "But now I do. We have to warn Earth and protect the heart force." The leaders debated, but Zara's determination convinced them. "We can't wait. If the Shadow Legion attacks, it could destroy everything." The Academy prepared for battle, but Zara knew the true fight was more than weapons. It was about protecting the spirit of Earth and the hope it gave to the galaxy. As the warning signal faded, Zara looked at the stars, feeling both fear and hope. The darkness was coming, but so was the light. Zara couldn't sleep. The warning signal from Earth still echoed in her mind, and the discovery of the Shadow Legion chilled her to the bone. But something else kept bothering her. If Earth had sent a warning, why did the Academy not know more? Why did the Galactic Council seem unprepared for the threat? The next morning, she met Jocks in a quiet hallway. His face was pale, and his voice was low. "Zara, I found something." He handed her a small data chip. This was hidden inside one of the Council's private terminals. "I copied the files before anyone saw me." Zara quickly inserted the chip into her device. A series of secret reports appeared. Messages, maps, and hidden conversations between high-ranking officials. What is this? She whispered. It's proof, Jock said. The Council has known about the Shadow Legion for years. They've kept it hidden from the Academy and from Earth. Zara scrolled through the documents. One message caught her attention. If Earth's heart force grows stronger, it will threaten Council control. Let the Legion weaken it. Interfere only if Earth survives. Her stomach turned. They're letting Earth be attacked on purpose? Jocks nodded. They fear Earth's power more than they fear the Shadow Legion. Zara felt sick. Everything she had believed in, the Academy, the Council, it was all a lie. The leaders were not protecting the galaxy. They were protecting their own power. We have to tell someone, Jock said. No, Zara replied. We can't trust anyone here. Not yet. They decided to act on their own. That night, they snuck into the communications chamber to send a warning message to Earth. But just as Zara began typing, heavy footsteps echoed behind them. Stop right there. A voice shouted. 2 guards blocked the exit. Behind them stood Commander Vec. You disappoint me, Zara, he said coldly. We gave you a place here, and now you betray us? You betrayed Earth, Zara yelled. You're letting innocent people die. Vec's eyes narrowed. The galaxy cannot be ruled by emotion and chaos. Earth is a threat to order. Jock stepped forward. You're afraid of something you can't control. Vec raised his hand. Take them to the holding cells. As the guards moved in, Zara quickly pressed a hidden button on her device. A bright light flashed, and smoke filled the room. She and Jocks escaped through a side tunnel they had discovered earlier. They hid deep in the old storage levels of the Academy. While there, Zara finished sending her message, not just to Earth, but to every neutral planet in the galaxy. She spoke clearly into the recorder. The Galactic Council has lied. Earth is not the enemy. A true enemy is coming, and they are doing nothing to stop it. If we stand together, we can fight the Shadow Legion and protect what is right. She sent the message, then turned to Jocks. It's done. Now we wait. Within hours, chaos broke out across the Academy. Students and teachers began asking questions. Other planets started responding. Some supported the Council, but many did not. Zara's message had started a movement. By morning, rebel ships hovered near the Academy. Protests spread across nearby systems. The Council tried to regain control, but it was too late. The truth was out. Inside the Academy, Zara and Jocks were no longer alone. Others who believed in Earth's strength joined them. Even some teachers turned against the Council. The conspiracy had been broken. As ships began preparing to defend Earth from the approaching Shadow Legion, Zara stood with new allies at her side. The galaxy had changed, and so had she. Zara stared at the holographic map of Earth glowing in front of her. The blue and green planet looked peaceful from space, but she knew danger was closing in fast. The Shadow Legion was near, and the secrets of Earth's power had to be unlocked quickly if they were to survive. Jax stood beside her, voice low but firm. We have allies now, but Earth itself holds the key. If the heart force is the source, we need to connect with it directly. Zara nodded. But how? We are far from Earth, and no one here truly understands the connection. Suddenly, a soft voice interrupted them. Maybe I can help. It was Lyra, a new recruit who had joined their rebel group. She was quiet but observant, her eyes filled with curiosity. I have studied Earth's energy patterns. There is a way to reach the heart force not physically, but through a special bond. Zara raised an eyebrow. What kind of bond? Lyra explained, the heart force responds to feelings hope, courage, unity. It's like a living energy field. Some humans can connect to it through meditation and deep focus. Jocks looked skeptical. But how can we do that from here? Lyra smiled faintly. There's an ancient device hidden on Earth, a crystal key. It can link the user's mind to the heart force no matter the distance. Zara felt a surge of hope. Where is this device? Lyra hesitated. It's hidden in the ruins of an old temple deep in the Amazon jungle. The team quickly prepared for the journey. Zara and Jocks boarded a small shuttle, accompanied by Lyra and 2 others. As they descended toward Earth's atmosphere, Zara felt a strange warmth, a quiet pulse in her chest. When they landed near the jungle, the air was thick with humidity and life. The temple ruins rose through the trees, covered in vines and mystery. As they entered the ancient structure, Zara whispered, "Stay close. We don't know what traps or dangers await." The temple was dark and silent, except for the soft dripping of water. They moved carefully through narrow halls until they found a chamber with a glowing crystal resting on a pedestal. "This must be it," Lyra said. Zara reached out, and the crystal hummed in her hand. Suddenly, visions flooded her mind, images of Earth's people standing united, light shining from their hearts, waves of energy spreading across the planet. A voice echoed in her thoughts. "Protect the heart force. It is the soul of Earth." Jocks gasped. "It's real. The power is alive." But as they tried to leave, shadows moved in the temple. The Shadow Legion had found them. "Prepare yourselves." Zara shouted. A fierce battle erupted in the ancient halls. Blades clashed, energy bursts flew, and every corner hid danger. Lyra focused on the crystal, channeling the heart force. A bright light surrounded the group, pushing back the attackers. "Keep fighting," Zara urged. "We can't let them take the crystal." Just when it seemed they were overwhelmed, a group of Earth's defenders appeared, humans with calm faces and glowing eyes, connected to the heart force. "We are here to help," their leader said. Together, they fought off the Shadow Legion and escaped the temple. Back in the shuttle, Zara looked at the crystal glowing softly. "This connection, it's our hope," Jocks smiled. "Earth is not alone." Lyra added, "The heart force is awakening everywhere. The galaxy is about to change." As they flew away from Earth, Zara knew the real battle was just beginning. But with the heart force as their guide, they had a chance. The Earth connection was more than power, it was the future. Zara sat quietly in the dim light of the rebel base, the glowing crystal resting beside her. The journey back from Earth had been tense but successful. They had the key to the heart force and the support of Earth's defenders. Yet, a shadow hung over everything, a terrible secret that no one had expected. Jocks approached, his face grim. "Zara, we intercepted a transmission. It's from the Shadow Legion's leader." Zara's heart tightened. "What does it say?" Jocks handed her the device. She pressed play, and the cold, echoing voice filled the room. "You believe Earth's power is the ultimate weapon. You think the heart force can save you, but you are wrong." The transmission continued. "The heart force is not just a power, it is a beacon. It calls to something far older, far darker. The true enemy has awakened." Zara's eyes widened. "The Shadow Legion isn't the real threat?" "No," Jack said quietly. "There's something worse out there, something the Council and even the Legion fear." Suddenly, the room's screens lit up with images from Deep Space Massive. Dark shapes moving silently between stars, swallowing light and hope. Lyra stepped forward. "These are the Void Reapers. Legends say they are ancient beings that consume entire worlds. They are drawn to strong energies like the heart force." Zara stood, determination burning in her eyes. "So Earth's power is a warning and a target?" "Yes," said the rebel leader, a calm woman named Mira. "The Void Reapers fear nothing but the unity of living souls. The heart force is their greatest challenge. That's why the Shadow Legion attacks to weaken Earth before the Reapers arrive." The weight of this revelation pressed down on them all. Jax clenched his fists. "We thought we were fighting the Legion, but the real battle is against the Reapers." Zara looked at the glowing crystal. Then we must use the Heart Force to unite not just Earth, but the whole galaxy. Mira nodded. We need every ally, every defender. The survival of all worlds depends on it. As they prepared their plans, an urgent alarm sounded. Sensors detected a massive fleet entering the galaxy. The Void Reapers had arrived. Zara's voice was steady but fierce. This is it. The terrifying truth is out, but so is our hope. We fight together, or we fall alone. The base erupted into action. Ships launched, energy shields rose, and hearts beat as one. Outside, the stars seemed to hold their breath. The future of Earth and the galaxy hung on a thread. Zara gripped the crystal tightly. For the Heart Force, for life. And as the Void Reapers advanced, the battle for all existence began.